This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Chicago Bears. No two NFL teams have played more often than the Bears and Packers, and we're underway from Lambeau. Rodgers on the return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Alrighty.
Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First down, love to pass.
Nobody's open.
Taken down, a Bear sack. Bilal Nichols. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
Running back too late.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Looking deep for Adams. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes...
Silly me. Thinking Adams can go get that. Silly me.
When you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
They run with Mostert off the option. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Here's Fields. Flushed out right. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Play action. It's Fields. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal. To the air again, Fields. Eluding the pressure right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
Santos' kick is up and through. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Rodgers on the return. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Throwing. Love. He'll get that complete to Albert O. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. This defense for the Bears, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time and consistently usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. Open man, Amari Rodgers complete. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. On play action, Love to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there.
55-yarder.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Love. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. Somehow, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Damn, man, what the hell?
Normally, he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's complete. Okuebuna.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Von Miller in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. McCann's kick up and good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. To throw is Fields. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. One play action. Fields. Packer pressure, and down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Fields. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
And he dropped it. Oh, my God.
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. On the return, it's Rodgers. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. Now Love.
That's my fault.
And that nearly intercepted. But it's incomplete. Now, remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Love now. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Right around the 43.
Not
and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They snap it to Fields. Forced out to his left.
Man.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a 1st down.
Off play action, Fields. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Here's 2nd and 10. Fields. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Another try after the 1st down sack. Fields. Open man is Komet, the tight end. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And for the second time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals. It's 6-3. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Love, they go play action now. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
He just slides through, and look at my lineman and my running back just ignore him.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Love. This one swung out here to Jones. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Play action this time with Love.
I got hit.
And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fields, he'll swing this out to Mostert. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Fields now to throw. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Fields. That swung out to Mostert. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 3rd down. To the air again, Fields. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. So if you like field goals, this is your game. 6-3, 3 field goals at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half. A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Fields on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, here's Fields. Escaping, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Third and long, it's Fields. And that will be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Flush to his right. This one is down he goes.
My fucking fault.
Able to drop him that time for his
second
sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Love going to give this one to Jones. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Kid had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On 3rd down, Love. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Whatsoever.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Love looking to throw it. Looking deep for Adams. It's caught.
Oh, that was your fault. That was your fault.
He takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. It's a big play there for Green Bay.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Evades him at the 10.
And we fucking hold, man. Damn. What is wrong with y'all?
You, Mr. Referee. Can see this quite a bit on running plays.
God.
A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Off the play fake, Love. He'll get that complete to Alberto. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Damn, man.
At the 7-yard line. And they'll rally and
way
stop
this game going. Let me take my
down
points,
at about
man.
the 6. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. McKinnon's kick is good. And that will tie things up at 6-6. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going
That wasn't
out
even
of
the defense I called.
So
they
the
called
completion
something
good for
else
6 yards. And it's a 2nd down. Here's Fields. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. Well, Charles, looked like that had to be a mix-up there defensively.
You always question that type of confusion. They actually lost him in the middle of the field, gave him all sorts of room to run, and he took big time advantage of it. That's an error you just can't make on the defensive side of the ball.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
The ball
that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. They'll run with Mostert. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Raheem Mostert.
That's
his
what we
5th
do.
touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have broken the tie. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. Love with a give to Dillon. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And he's going to be stopped here for no gain.
That is wild.
It's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. The Packers on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Love. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. Dillon now on 1st and 10.
Damn, man.
A ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45. There to make the tackle, Khalil Mack. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
Defense wins championships, baby.
On play action. Love to throw. The 20. 10.
Wow.
And oh, so close
Wow.
as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. Jones again. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say...
And did he break the plane? Yes, he did.
He tried to kill me. He tried to kill me.
His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here on the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. Returning it, John Ross. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
We were here yesterday. What the hell?
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead.
I was in a hard flat. Good shit.
Got blown up on that play. Back
good
at
shit.
the 20. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Now Fields.
Good shit, Kenny.
So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's playing defense.
Rashawn Gary, his 2nd sack of the night. Here's Chris Jones now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And here's Rodgers on the return. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Play fake. Here's Love. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. To throw now. Here's Love. Steps away to his left. He hits Adams complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
The give is to Jones.
Oh my goodness, man. This is just
as they stop him behind the line.
outrageous.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second.
No, it's just my dudes ain't doing what they supposed to be doing. Like, this is terrible.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
That is
Von Miller,
110%
he's the one to
my
get him,
fault.
and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Here's Love.
Oh my God, man.
Incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
On now is the Packers punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Now here's Ross.
Man, you got to stay in
Just
bounds.
a 30-yard punt that time. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And this will be a Bears 1st down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go.
All right, well.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Now a 1st down throw, Fields. Getting this out to the flat.
Man, you got to let go of that. Damn, man.
Pick up of 8, 2nd and 2.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Might.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery.
Really? That's
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Man, that play shouldn't even. Whatever.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. To throw is Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
All right, let's see how we going. What heartbreaking bullshit we're gonna do today.
2nd and 2. A shotgun snap.
Holding penalty. Oh my God! How many fucking catches most they gonna have?
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really starting
What exactly is going on? Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
2nd and 14. Montgomery back to the ground.
And
they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Whatever, man.
Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Whatever, man. I don't give a shit.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Here's Mostert, and he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
Whatever.
Santos with the extra point, and they will take
my
a
people to
7-point
play hard
lead.
flats. They don't play hard flats.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one
10
away.
out of like fucking 15 completions.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Apparently in the Adams not a 99.
Picking it off. And the Bears have just about sewn up this football game. Well,
whatever.
Arm strength never an issue, but this one winds up in the wrong hands.
Oh, the coverage here is just terrific because when it's done really well,
good game.
Sometimes you can't distinguish whether it's the receiver or the defensive back the ball's intended for. He actually ran with him in perfect motion and able to make a big